We start in the weekly time frame as usual, and you can clearly see the previous candle. This one is bearish, it's a red candle, right? And today's candle, this one, a bullish one, green, which signify buyers, and red signify sellers, right? 5 days to close. So as usual, we look at the previous candlestick. In this case, it's the red one, this one, the bearish one. So what do? We highlight the close of the previous candle. Red candle closes at the bottom and it opens at the top, but in this case we only highlight the close of the previous candle, which is this one, and we highlight the lower wick here. So the close of the previous candle, our entry, whereas the lower wick, it acts as our what? Take profit, or a TP, target point, right? So you don't need to worry about the open or the upper wick. Don't worry about that. Remember, entry and target point, TP. After doing that, we hop straight into H4 time frame. In case, what do we see? We now look for the market structure in the H4 time frame. So you can clearly see that the market moved higher high here, and it broke structure here to the upside, and it broke structure again to the upside. Then the market failed to break this high. After reaching this high, the market started dropping. It started to break structure to the downside. Break structure here, break structure here. So which means this setup we are seeing here, it is 100% a sell, or it must sell, because as of from here to here, we were now moving in a downtrend, but from here to here it was a what? An uptrend. So yeah, then we come close to this area and you can clearly see for sure it was a downtrend. This was the highest point here, and the market failed to break that point and it kept on going low, and this was the lowest point, and the market broke that point, which is the break of structure, and this was the lowest point again, and the market breaks structure here again, right? And then it started to do this, but the market structure clearly states that we're in a bearish, so we're anticipating for sales, right? And also around here looks like a double top or an M pattern, so which makes this another confluence of a sell. So first we have the structure, which is signaling a downtrend, and we have this double top or M pattern, which is also signaling a downtrend. So if I scale down into lower time frames, I must be looking for sales, because I don't want to be opposing this market structure I was seeing in the H4. And also the previous candle signaled me and told me that I'm finna sell because of the previous candle, and because the previous candle was healthy in the weekly time frame, so I'm finna rely on that. As you can see, this previous candle is super healthy, and this, it's like a doji indecision. So we head back to our H4. This, we said it looks like an M pattern, right? So 1 2, so we come back to H1. Double top started to show clearly, and it was showing in the H4, and now it's showing in the H1, which makes this setup beautiful. It wasn't an M pattern yet, but it was gonna be, because you can see price did this and did this, and price did this, and now it was going down to form what? The second leg of the M, or the double top. 1 2. So I had to scale down into like M15, because that's where these flags are found. As you can see here, there's like a bearish flag, and this is our flagpole, and inside the flag here also it seems like there was another flag forming. So as for me, how to find a more clearer entry, it's either wait for flags or retest. My entry could have been where the flag broke first, and my stop loss could have been here, but I was late. This would have been to be my entry, As this is the close of the previous candle, that's my entry, and here is what my TP, or this area, first TP, and this is my second TP. My first entry, I thought it was gonna be here since I was below this close of the previous candle, and my stop loss was tight around here. I think I lost some money. Yeah, just in 4, 6, maybe not bad, because I think it was a small account. After I was kicked out, I wanted to see why was I kicked out. Then I realized I entered early because I thought this here was a retest, but it was a correction as it was creating a bearish flag here, and then price sold down here as this is a flag pull from here to here, and also there was another flag here. So I could have started to enter from here and milk the market all the way to here, first TP, and this is my second TP, and this is what happened. Could have entered here and scaled down to like M5. We could have entered here or just remained in the M15. We could have entered just below here because this seems like an M pattern, although it's inside the flag. So we could have entered just after this candle closes, and our stop loss either here or the previous high here, or the previous high of this previous bearish candle here, right? And our TP here, and our stop loss would have been here. Here was my TP, so that's where I exited. Why did I exit here? Because if price comes, support and resistance, these are like the longitude and latitude lines on the earth, right? They're not real. So price stepped here first, so I have to highlight the area with the horizontal line like so, and price stepped this area again. It might go up or retest and go down. This is the area of confluence right here. So I was anticipating for price to come and hit that area, but I made it breakthrough. It was a wonderful trade, although the weekly candle just changed on us, right? As you can see, this weekly candle was green, right? But the way it was green in a doji manner. Remember, this is like a doji. It signals indecision, right? It wasn't a healthy candle, right? So I anticipated that it was gonna sell, and me scaling down all the way to M15 from weekly time frame, literally my confidence was up, right? Because of that. So I didn't want to rely on this candle. I wanted to rely more on the previous candle because this is smaller than this. And if you can tell, like from here, it was left with 5 days. Now it doesn't want to show, but it was left with 5 days, and you can clearly see the way it switched, and I was so happy when it switched, and it switched to red. So yeah, like and subscribe to the channel. FX Marie here, signing out.